Hi everyone, myself Meena. Today I am going to teach grade 7 NCRT Chapter 3 Our Changing Earth. Here I have given the introduction. The Earth crust consists of several large and small irregular plates. Here the plate is mentioned as a continents. Before we know that now the continents are divided into 7 continents. But before that there is one continent that is called as Pangaea. In the presence of the molten magma, the circulates of the molten magma inside the Earth, it is having a high pressure. Already we thought in last chapter. Due to that reasons, the plates got separated. So we can see the images years before BC. You can see 25 million years ago it is was together. You know that the plates are together, so it will call as a Pangaea. So before 2025 millions ago it was like after that molten magma's pressures, it is as separated. Plates means the continents plates, the crust will be separated. Now you can see that presence of our earth. So it is will be like this. So here we define as the lithospheric plates. Its lithospheric is broken into number of plates is known as a lithospheric plates. So the reasons of the molten magma, the plates are divided into number of plates, so it will be called as a lithospheric plates. Lithos means the top layer of the earth, that will called as a crust. These plates moves around very slowly because of the movement of the molten magma inside the earth. What is the reason of this brokens of the plates means the molten magma will be there inside the earth. Due to the high pressures, it will be moving slowly in the circular motions. In the sum of the day, it will be vibrated. Means it's once a year it will be get vibrated. This is the reason of the plates is separated. It started from before 2025 millions ago. It started still now we are divided into 7 continents. The earth movements are divided on the basis of the forces. Already we saw in the before chapter, that is inside and the exterior of the earth, what will happen. Same as on the earth movements, it will be in the endogenetic and the exogenetics. Endo means like a inside the origin and the outside the origin. What are the things will happen? So here the endogenic means some of the sudden disruptive movements will be there, like a earthquake and the volcanoes. We will be discussing detail here. Next is exogenetics, that is the ice, river water, seas, winds, underground water. These are the some of the earthquakes. We will discussing here the details about that endogenic force. The force that acts interior of the earth is called as a endogenic force. What were the forces? What are the destruction will be happen inside our earth is called as a endogenic force. Example, volcano and the earthquake. I have given the picture aside, you can see here. Here we can define the volcanoes. Volcano is a vent. Vent means is a opening place in the earth crust through which the molten magma material erupt suddenly. Suddenly means we cannot guess what are the pressure will happen. We don't know. It will be erupted. Erupted means it is come out like a splitted all the way. You can see this image. It is as splitted over everywhere. You can see here. It is splitted. Next one, earthquake. Earthquake is the vibration is caused by the movement of the lithospheric plate. This is earthquake we can see on the crust. We'll be having the two types. One is focus and epicenter. The focus, when the sudden movements will hit that focus means it will be explore in the outside. So focus is a place, the crust, where the movement will be start. The starting of that earthquake will be from the focus. Then the focus will be explored out on the surface of the crust is called as a epicenter. Next one, main type of seismographs. So the earthquakes will be in the different waves. P waves means it is a primary wave. It will be light movements, nothing disastrous will be happen. Next one is surface waves. It will called as a transverse waves also. It is a S wave. Surface waves, it will be a, they'll be having movement on the upper side also, interior also, inner side also. It is one of the dangerous. And the loud waves means in down there will be a normal, but in the shaking will be happen on the upside. It is a loud waves. Then last is a high waves. It will be a some small distraction in the middle of the earth. Next, some of the instruments are given here, measuring of the earthquake. One of the mission is called to measure that earthquake will called as a seismographs. It is a how much meters there will be measured in that will called as a seismometers. Next, the movements there will be the next topic is exogenic force. Endo means it is inside, exomet is outside, means on the surface of the earth. Already we know that rivers, sea waves, ice and the wind. Detailing we will discuss one by one. Here major landforms is there. The reasons of the larger means major landforms is weathering and erosions. Weathering means we already know that breaking up of the rock of the earth's surface. As say erosion means it is a wearing away of the landscapes by the different agents is called water, wind and the ice and the river. Weather means when the wind will be flowing, the mountain rocks will be broken into small of pieces and will be rolled and will be falling down on the surfaces. Same as the mud, water will be exploded by the wind will call as a erosion. So the major landforms here, the works of the rivers. Water is a place where the river streams falls from the high places. Here we have discussed we have gone through the example of the exogenic. First one is rivers. So we go for detail about the rivers. Water is falls is a fall where river the streams fall from the high places. We all know where it will be the water will be falling. Main of the rainfall will be fall on the highest peak, that is mountain. Where the water will fall means that it will come from the as a water from the mountain, that will be called as a waterfalls. What are the things will fall from the mountain to the higher level to the down sleeps, it will called as a waterfall. The river enter in the plain and a twist and turning from the large bends. When you reach to the rivers, it will be you as usual you know that river will be flowing as a in the twisted manner, will be turning manner. That curve like will be turning, that will called as a meanders. Due to the continual erosion and deposition of along meadows, the oxbows created over the time. Why means oxbow is created means reasons of this flood erosion, they'll be having the gap between the separate water like a pond. You can see the some water will be stagnant over the sides, will called as a oxbow. Floodplains are area where the fine soil and other material get deposited from the during floods. So floodplains means you know the flood bit the water will be high pitch like a cyclones weekend. So that water will be flames will be high, streams will be fine oil will get erosion from that places. The breaking into the number of stream is called distributary. There are you know already the river water is go at the last to the ocean only, so it will get be distributed. How will the things will be distributed one person to another, same as only the waters will be distributed and distributaries. And the last the collection of sediment from the small mountain, it will be in the triangle shapes. Okay, the way they will be reaching in the ocean, it will be called as a delta. Here you can see that IS peak is there. Here I have given the work of that word meanders, oxbows and mouth and delta and the leaves. You can see that here. Next it is a works on the sea waves. We can see some of the rocks on the sea waves. Like sea waves will be three. One is sea caves, sea arches and stacks. If it is in single stone, nothing is balanced between anything, it will call as a stacks. It has comes like a arches, it's called sea arches. Cave means we will be hollow shape will be there, that will call as a cave. Next works of ice. Ice means we can see that glaciers mountain. Glaciers means it is ice full of mountain. It is will be in Antarctica. With the water will be also in the ice only. Glacier is a large mass of ice continuously moving the over the land surface. It will be in the over the land surface. As the ice melt, they get filled up with the water, become the lake in the mountain. After that, a mountain will be in the water. After the sunrise, the water, the glaciers, means ice will be melting and it forms like a water, like a lake only. It will be in the river forms. Here I have given the pictures. You can see clear it. So the last topic is the works of the wind. Most of the wind will flow in the desert area only. So the reasons of the wind in desert, it forms a different shapes. So in desert, the rocks are present in the shapes of mushroom. It will be in like a mushroom shape, means it will cause as a mushroom rocks. when the wind stop blowing and the sand falls get deposited a hill-like structure. You can see that desert area and the muds will be in the sands will be in the rock shapes, so it is called the hand dunes. The wind can carry the grains sand over a long distance, such as sand get deposited larger. You know that reasons of erosion and weathers, it will be get all the mud will get over the other areas. It can go for the one place to other places, so it will call as a liosis. So last, this liosis of the mountain rocks and everything will be happen in one of the place is called China. The large deposits of liosis found in the China. We can see this of the mushroom rocks, and this is a sand dunes and where the mud has get result. Here are the pictures. This of the most of all we can see in the China. And thank you so much for